morning, everyone. It is Liam Catterson here with the second season of True Calling, which I'm excited for. Of course, there is that bittersweetness as well, with the fact that, you know, it's going to be very, very exciting to see how we're going to follow up with season 1, but we've only got, like, the next 6 weeks to cover everything in regards to True Calling, I guess, because obviously we only have the abridged 6 episodes before it was just completely cancelled, so... yeah, it's a bummer that, but I am going to be excited to see how we do follow from season 1, because it was a really, really great introductory, to be fair, the first season. I know there was a lot of hype around the fact that I would be doing True Calling, and yeah, it certainly paid off with the first season, especially coming into the last several episodes. So yeah, and obviously that finale was just insane, with the fact that we had Harry die, and obviously there was these efforts for Jack to try to ensure that would happen, of course, but not just that though, we had Luke's death, which I guess had to come, didn't it? As well as the fact that Jack is partnering with True's father, who seemingly had the gift as well that Jack had. So, yeah, I am intrigued to see if that's going to be touched upon. I'm assuming it will, like, at least the final episode, because I'm assuming, like, they would have known when they were going to, like, okay, you're going to have to wrap things up by episode 6. So, at least we're going to see an appearance with True's father again, as well as, obviously, Jack, considering he is basically the antithesis of what True is, so... yeah, but with that said, why don't we get into this episode of True Calling, the first episode of Season 2? Let's go.
Third girl on the right. And relax, you're good at this. This is what you were meant to do.
Wait.
I'm here, Davis. I made it.
Is this an... I was going to say an examination, because it was what she was meant to do.
Perhaps you care to tell me which artery terminates as a nasopalatine artery?
What's his deal?
It's a maxillary artery. You're in medical school now, Miss Davies. You only have one decision to make. Are you committed to saving lives or not?
Damn, this guy is giving me
for all of us.
Snyder vibes from Buffy.
Young people like yourself.
Huh. Waited you out from your job.
What do you say? Want to come work for the old man?
You just got a good job as well, Harry, and now you're gonna...
You turned it down?
Yeah, I told you.
Good move. Oh no. No, 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 no. Where he was on his fucking phone. You fuck... Oh my god. What the fuck?
You're welcome. But you know what I did more than anything, True? I hoped that you would come to your senses. I hoped that you would find a way to stop saving
right,
people
because
who are supposed to die.
True's the bad person.
Supposed to live.
Don't you see? I gave you a gift. I gave you the perfect excuse to walk away.
Actually, you gave me every reason to stay.
Exactly. You agitated shit with what happened with Luke.
There are no wrong answers.
Okay.
All I need you to do is look at this picture and tell me the first thing that pops into your head.
Opening of
No
Open
wrong
Black.
answers.
That is the lost continent of Atlantis and the puppy that I never got as a child.
Ah! Aww!
Oh, that? Then I won't be here anymore. They won't let me.
No, that's not possible.
The shit! You're not...
Actually, it is.
Nah,
First,
we're
I
not
got
dealing with
humiliated
this.
at med school. Then Jack shows up, and now this. What next?
Well, that...
Save me.
Jordan would never flunk me.
No, but his replacement would. Dr. Carrie Allen, the new staff shrink.
What, a
I just
woman?
want to say, Carrie Allen...
I find her attractive? Because
What
if
does
I did,
that
would explain
remind
a
you
lot.
of? Or what does that sound like? Barry Allen.
Hey, Davis, I gotta go.
Take it?
No, he turned it down. But let the old man down easy, because he took it pretty hard.
Well, see, that's great, True, because they love me at this job.
Yeah, well, maybe not for
Oh,
long.
yeah. One about the van
What
being...
did I do?
Look, your van got stolen while you were at lunch. The day we went before
I love it. What did I do?
My advice is
Surprisingly,
just move the
nothing.
van. That would be the maxillary artery. Of course, the nasopharynx itself ends as the posterior septal branches after it crosses under the surface of the sphenoid. Ballpark?
Yes. That's right.
Certainly shut your mouth. Are you fucking serious? I knew it looked deliberate. It fell off, and now we know why.
Well, at least let me buy you lunch.
Lunch. Let me get my things together and you can wait a moment.
I got nothing but time.
Wow, so freaking smooth. Push him in.
Okay.
Ah!
Oh, hi, True.
Ready for that?
Why don't you do us both a favor and just find someone else to help you?
Smug, arrogant bastard!
Okay. The eager recruit. A classic. Too bad it's not gonna work.
Too bad she didn't let you drown.
You know I missed this, True. I really did. You can be so entertaining when you're losing.
You haven't won anything yet.
No.
I hate how he sees this as a
My
game.
job is.
I'm guessing you're True, right?
Yeah?
Yeah, well, some guy paid me a visit this morning, said you
Yeah.
would stop by today.
Had a
And
feeling.
He told me to give you this.
A guy?
Jack.
Said you might try to ruin my trip.
Been there, done that.
Something about
Fuck you.
storms. I thought...
Hi, this is Admiral McNulty of the Fifth Fleet. I couldn't help but notice a vessel starboard side that was...
Oh!
I'm Dr. Allen, Tom Jordan's replacement.
Business, so
But I am free all day tomorrow.
great.
Wow!
Me too.
This is worse than ghosting.
But you should probably leave
But
it.
it's ghosting in a
If you're
sense,
locating
if you
anyone
get my
I won't
drift.
be able to make any rescues.
Right. Well,
That
we
was a
don't want
terrible
that.
joke.
See you tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Right.
It's a shame she's cute as well.
Assistance, over.
It's under control. Got a tip from Admiral McNulty, 5th Fleet. Didn't even know there was a 5th Fleet. Over.
Let's get the hell out of here.
Davis! Ooh, she's gonna feel bad, but... Yeah.
Paid for it. You don't have it.
Some guy just bought it from me for $50.
Wow, that's a bargain.
Jack.
I see what you're
Sorry
gonna
for
do.
Being so pushy, but just couldn't stay away.
You don't give serial killer vibes, buddy, do ya?
At the mouth of the bay.
And the boat, can you identify it?
No, wait. It's the Jezebel. That's what it's called.
Did you say the Jezebel? No, that's the ship my sister's sailing in on.
Yo,
Said they were running late, but everyone was
fucking...
Harbor Patrol, there's a girl. She's overboard. She's in the water.
Harbor Patrol's responding.
Wow.
fine. Kate,
Killer, what the hell do you call what you're doing?
my job. Later, True.
Sheesh. He might think he's putting
Really
things
not
right
the
in
time,
terms
Harry.
of
But you would not believe what
the
happened.
course of fate, but
Stole the van
nah.
again?
We'll have dinner another time.
Surely there's gotta be a side to him that feels a little bit of remorse. I mean, she's sweet, and she... Ugh. Do you not have emotion, aside from arrogance?
track.
I almost thought you really saw our boat out there, Richard. I'm impressed.
Shit! Not true. Come on, true, please. Come on. Oh my god. Hey, right. And that is 1-0 to True this season. Your move, Jack.
Doc, glowing personnel reviews, meritorious raises, and commendations from everybody from the mayor to the chief of police.
Woo! So, a high opinion?
My file?
So what I'm saying is, Doctor, if you feel the need to do crazy things every now and again to blow off steam, well, somebody has to be a little bit crazy to work here in the first place.
Okay, I ship
it.
Wouldn't it be ironic if you and I were a lot more alike than people thought?
What do you mean by that? What the fuck do you mean by that?
Refill?
No, I'm gonna get out of here. I want to be fresh.
What have you
Impress
done?
Our new boss.
What have you done?
Yeah. See you tomorrow.
I just told him I'm proud of him, so one bombshell at a time.
He's a good kid. He'll be an asset, but he does love his sister, and that bond is stronger than you think.
Oh, no.
What's your...
Sorry, I'm fine, really. Just a momentary lapse of
Humanity.
Anyway, it's late. I better go. Good night, Davis.
Night.
Oh, it will be
by the way.
eating. Oh, is this gonna be true? So I thought that was a really great introductory to season 2. I wouldn't say anything too groundbreaking, but I did really love seeing the kind of versus battle that we had with True and Jack. We didn't skim on anything with the conclusion of season 1. It was them two going back and forth. True had the advantage at one part of the episode, and then the next Jack, and then True again. It was really, really good. And I feel like it was a very, very great way of trying to set up set up the seeds in terms of this versus game. Like 1 week True would have the upper hand and win, then the other would be Jack, and it would be a really, really great way of making this a very, very interesting season, because of the fact that both True and Jack have their perspectives in regards to who is in the right. With True, she is saving people like any ordinary person. But with Jack, he feels like he has an obligation to making sure that there is no, guardian angel, that these people who should have died anyways do not get that interference. That, the way of life continues the way it does, as if, in real life, I guess, in a sense. Like, if I was fated to die, touch wood, you won't see anyone try to, change the course of history. So, yeah, it's just very, very interesting. And like I said, Jack, he is a very, very interesting antagonist. You love to hate him, especially with his arrogance. But I feel like with this episode, there is a bit of, I don't know. I want to say that because in the final episode of season 1, I was kind of speculating about the fact that maybe Jack can be a bit different from Richard, because Richard seems just, pure spite. He just seems to be, I don't know, we don't know much about Richard compared to Jack, but we got a little bit in regards to how Richard is a piece of shit, how he had True's mother killed, etc., etc. So, there's no charming qualities about him, whereas with Jack, you just love his antagonistic character, and he has that charm on him. But, I was thinking that maybe he won't be, I guess, a spitting image of Richard, that maybe there are going to be some human layers to him. I mean, and this is the thing with Jack, he believes what he is doing is right, with the fact that he is just making sure that things go as they should, that, when the person dies, naturally there shouldn't really be any interference, but there is, and he's making sure that, I guess, the stability of, I guess, life, you could call it, plays the way it should. So, yeah. But in this episode as well, I just feel like, I don't know, maybe there is a regretful side from Jack in regards to Kate because of the fact that she genuinely loved him, and it's going to be kind of awkward, isn't it, if she sees Jack again, because well, I don't think True would have said anything, oh yeah, Jack tried to, lead you astray, etc. So yeah, but I think there was a bit of genuine there was that genuine heartfelt attraction, I guess, from Jack. But he had to do what he had to do. It's a case of, it sucks that this has to happen, but this is my job, and that's it. It doesn't matter if it's his best friend, if it's someone that he knows too well. Heck, with Harry, I believe there was a bit of respect. I mean, you saw in the bar that he was willing, I guess, for Harry to, get involved. Like, he knew that Richard was talking to Harry, etc. And I'll get onto that in a minute. But he doesn't have any hard feelings to Harrison. But he was fated to die when he flatlined, and he was trying to make sure that, well, he died here, so I'm going to make sure that the pieces are aligned properly without any kind of disturbance, interference. So that's it with Jack. Like, Kate might have Kate might have been attracted to him and felt compelled to him, but with Jack, things have to be the way they are. So yeah, but like I said, I think in general it would be a very, very interesting scenario if Jack just isn't as maleficent as Richard, that there are those human layers to Jack, because like I said, with the way he is against True and what she is doing, he believes what he is doing is just creating stability to the world, that he is not really the villain. So yeah, whereas Richard, I feel like like I said, there are no charming, admiring layers to his character. So yeah, but we'll have to wait and see what does happen. Although I am very, very interested in him trying to recruit Harry, because of the fact that there was a line about the fact that, what if we were, it would be funny if it was, if people thought we were more alike, I guess. And I'm wondering what he means by that, especially bringing Harry into his cause, really. I am trying to wonder, because I guess we don't really know too well about how Richard and Jack met, as well as the facts of the whole ability situation. But I am wondering if he is trying to get Harry to be against True, especially with the fact that there is that acknowledgement that Harry is going to be a tough cookie to crack because of the fact that he loves his sister. So I am wondering if he is trying to, if there is this whole dark side situation, or what if, speaking of that, you know how, Darth Sidious tried to replace Anakin with Luke? What if? So but I don't think that's going to be the case in regards to Richard trying to replace Jack with Harry. But there is seemingly this idea of trying to corrupt, from what I could gather with that little exchange, there is this idea maybe that they're trying to corrupt Harry and have him join the dark side of the Force. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see. But no, it was really, really good. Like I said, the whole situation with True against Jack was very, very great, because of the fact that there is no idea on, especially with True knowing that Jack is the antithesis of what she does. There is no idea about who's going to win in this episode, and that's going to be the same notion coming into next week's episode. And it's exciting because of the fact that there is this unpredictability, whereas when we began with True Calling, we could pretty much assume that most of the episodes True is gonna wing this. But like I said, I feel like, especially with how Jack isn't really a clear-cut antagonist in terms of there are no redeeming qualities about him. What he is doing, he believes is right, and he is just making sure that once that the people whose time were up, that meets in the redo day. Yeah, it creates a very, very interesting scenario because, like I said, Jack doesn't have any of those, like he is not a clear-cut villain. So even though that True states what you're doing, you're being the villain basically, but from Jack's point of view, True is the villain, really. So, she is creating a bit of discourse in regards to the stability of the universe. So it, like I said, it creates this very, very interesting scenario about you never know who's going to come out on top in one episode with this season. So like with Kate, I wasn't sure if she was going to survive this, but thankfully she did. So yeah, and there's that unpredictability in regards to who is going to get the one up in terms of certain moves that are made, because of the fact that Jack knew all the, I guess, the deets in regards to how Kate died with the Green Hornet as well. He was able to be a few steps ahead of True with that note, which, like I said, was really, really nice in regards to seeing True respond in his manner at the very end there. So yeah, but yeah, it creates a lot more unpredictability compared to last season, so I'm excited to see how that goes about. And then of course there was Davis, which was really, really great with him and that psychologist person, Carrie Allen. Yeah, Carrie Allen. Sounds awfully familiar, doesn't it? No, I already ship Carrie and Davis. Like you could really get that sense, and you know, I would have, on a more developed note, because there's only going to be 5 more episodes left, it would have been very, very interesting to see, because, you know, Carrie's not going to be a regular, I'm assuming. So she's going to be appearing in every so often episodes. And with 5 episodes left remaining, that's a bit of a dampener because of the fact that we're not going to probably see a potential relationship flesh out. But already the you know, you can really ship them two together anyway. So especially when she analyzed all of the credits, etc., on Davis's file, and they were, you know, they passed with flying colors, and yeah, so you could get a bit of a good vibe with them too. So yeah, but no, I really, really loved this episode. It was pretty great getting back into the thick of it. So yeah, but no, I really, really loved seeing Jack and True go off against each other, trying to get a few steps ahead of the other. So yeah, but yeah, like I said, I am very interested in regards to Jack as well, because there was that point that I forgot to mention about him saving the little girl, which again shows shows a very, very interesting side of things, because like I said, it's not a clear-cut villainary role. He could have let that girl die, but instead she didn't die. So yeah, he is still saving lives. It's just that if you die, you die. Yeah, and he only has to act out, I guess, in terms of having people meet their fate if they died, I guess, in the original day. So whereas, like he said, there's no telling if she would have survived or not. So yeah, he is not, he is like, not making sure that people die just for the hell of it or whatever. If she, you know, got struck by the truck without him, I guess, intervening, then yeah, she would have had to die, I guess. So yeah, because that was a very, very interesting point that I wanted to make, especially with the whole skateboard bit on the redo day as well. So, but obviously she wasn't the priority. She wasn't the person that had to die. It was Kate. So, but like I said, I feel like deep down, he feels a bit bad. He's like, it sucks, but I gotta do what I gotta do. He has to have a strong gut about this. So, yeah, but also really, really loved how he brought up the whole sister bit, because obviously we know what happened to his sister as well. So, yeah, but also him going into a bit of details about his, I guess, NDE, because he did mention it before about the fact that he should have died, but here we go. So yeah, but no, I really despise Jack, but at the same time I can't help but love him. He is a very, very interesting antagonist, and him and True just battling it out in this episode, being a few steps ahead of each other, like every so often it was True and then it was Jack and then it was True. It was really entertaining to watch. So yeah, I thought this was a pretty neat starting point for season 2. So awesome stuff. So yeah, I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time. Toodles!